Hey, what's up? My name is George. I'm an event and portrait photographer. So, today I want to talk about photography. Photography is a lot of things for a lot of us, right? Photography is a safe haven, it is a hobby, it is a career choice, it's just a means of having fun for a lot of us. Well, for me, it's pretty much a little bit of all of those things that I just explained. I have a business, I have a LLC. I've been doing it professionally now for 3 years or so. Throughout this whole process, I did it all wrong. And what I mean by that is I invested in gear first, which a lot of people end up doing that to cover up for what you feel like, okay, this gear will make my shooting better or whatever. It will not actually fix those issues, and we'll continuously get gears. But regardless, if after you're educated or whatever it is, we'll still have gear acquisition syndrome, right? And what I'm trying to say to you is that I did that first, and that should not have been the first thing I did. I should have invested in education first. Reason why I feel like that should have been the case is going through the past 3 years, looking back at the things that I did, all the lessons that I've learned, all the places that it took me, and the heartaches and headaches that it caused. If I had invested in some kind of course, read some kind of books or something, this past year was when I started actually investing in physical material to read and to understand. But the journey actually began for me late last year, when I bought a couple of online courses that explained that taught me a lot of the things that I could have known when I had started doing photography maybe 5 years ago. Switching over to manual, the learning curve was really long, and I could have mitigate a lot of those things by going the educational route first. For instance, to become a doctor, we don't become a doctor and then learn how to do a specific procedure, because that would be dangerous. You'd go to school, learn the procedure first theoretically, do some practical, and then apply that in the field when you actually start working. But I did it the reverse. I went, got the gear, started shooting, and then learn as I go, which took a lot longer. Which I'm not saying that the time that I took and the process that I took, I would have given it up, because the experiences were great. Not all of them. A lot of it was headaches and stress from a lot of things, right? Investing in education, starting last year, it opened my eyes. I bought a few courses online, and that helped me out with business side of it, because when you're becoming an entrepreneur, technically speaking, there's the business and there's the skill to be that specific entrepreneur. In this case, photography. You have to have your photography skills. You have to know how to use your gears to produce whatever is required by your client. Then you have to understand the business portions of it. Your contracts, your intellectual property, you need to understand what you need to cover. Basically, you need to know how to save for taxes, that kind of stuff, right? That's the stuff that you need to know to put them together to give your clients a very good experience, right? Or not just to give them a good experience, but also to allow your business to grow. So I started investing into some online courses. As I mentioned before, I got some hard copies of some books, and I practiced those things and went out to meetups with other photographers to practice the practical portions of all of that stuff. And now I think I'm pretty good with strobes, off-camera flash, and so on and so forth. Natural lighting is still light, so I'm okay with it, but I'm a little more comfortable shooting with strobes. For me, I felt like that would have been a much smoother path to have taken to get to where I'm at right now. But as I said, the experiences were really great and stuff like that. So I wouldn't have given it up for this now. But you as a new photographer, what I can recommend for you is invest in education. Practice while you are learning. After learning, after you finish your course, at least practice once a week. Have a practice shoot set up with friends, family, whatever it is, at least once a week. And try to find a mentor, somebody that can show you the ropes. Somebody has been doing the same thing that you're doing for a while. You know, become an apprentice or become an assistant. Just learn from somebody else that has been doing it the way that you are trying to get it done. Or you can even learn from somebody that's in a different sector of photography because it's huge. And then lastly, just go out there and enjoy this abundant thing that we call photography. There's so many ways that you can go and enjoy it. Just do it. Thank you for watching, my friends. Like and subscribe. See you next time.